seem to be determined to die by lava today. Oh, shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. Sugar, 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 sugar. I can't see. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Hello everybody and welcome back to Hypermine, and we are at the witch farm, and I've been here AFK collecting together glowstone and redstone to make some redstone lamps, and we've nearly got enough. I'm also collecting together some glowstone as well so that we can use it to add some fancy lighting to the Happy Giant trading post. We'll split that in half and we'll turn half of that into redstone lamps, and we'll make the rest into redstone blocks. And that's pretty much what I've been doing here for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. I think I'm going a little bit mad. So we have made some excellent progress with the Happy Giant trading post this week, not least the addition of an ender chest in the Clerics shop. My storage up here has been extended a bit because I just kept running out of inventory space down here while I was digging, and it was getting ridiculous. So we've now extended out the googly-eyed army, and I've sort of got some organisation going on here. So this is my stuff for healing villagers chest, that's empty at the moment. This is my tool chest, ender pearls, treasures, arrows for my non-existent bow because I dropped it in the lava on Monday, food chest, etc, etc. We also have a chest for things that we need to make banners, because I've built a banner monument down here, and this is a monument to my moderators, my moderator team on my Twitch stream, Team Slogwin Force. And this is N7 Delta Forces banner, Mad Sloth's banner, and Boop's banner, and they are awesome banners, guys. I'm really impressed with them. They look great on that monument there. And thank you for supporting my stream. You guys are what make it possible for me. Other additions to the Happy Giant trading post. So when we last recorded a diary, Phil the fisherman was living in a box. Phil the fisherman is still living in a box, but it's a very fancy box now. It's made of glass. So the idea was that he was going to live in an igloo, and originally I was going to build it out of ice, but then I had a little play in creative mode and I realised that building something out of ice in an environment where there's a lot of lava is insane. So Phil's home is now built out of blue stained glass, and he seems quite happy here, and he's got a little water feature keeping him entertained behind there, and torches everywhere, because somehow a creeper spawned in this corridor this week, and I'm still not quite sure how that happened because I've got the thing lit up like a Christmas tree, but it enough made me jump. Having a creeper just appear here, and then I was up on the stairs at the time, so I didn't notice, and it snuck up on me and took out part of the staircase, and that had to be rebuilt. So something we definitely need to think on for the next few episodes of my live stream is lighting. I mean, the torches are working for now, 9 times out of 10, but they don't look the part. They just look a bit haphazard and a bit clumsy. And what I'd really like is to do something quite fancy down here with either redstone lamps or glowstone. Originally, I thought about using lava like this because one thing we are not short of in this build is lava. But unfortunately, this design, it didn't generate enough light for me to be happy. It's still quite dim down here, even with the lava up there. But I've kept it up there anyway because it just looks cool coming down here and seeing like the lava up there in a glass box. So we have kept it, but it's now just a decorative purpose rather than functional. And I'm collecting glowstone at the moment. I'm hoping to fill this all in with glowstone and get some glowstone lighting in the works down here, and that will hopefully keep things nicely lit and stop random creepers appearing in Phil's corridor. So Phil was the second villager to come out of the zombie spawner that we have going on. The third was another cleric, and this is Josepha Sophie, which I'm told is a Big Bang Theory reference. I've only ever seen season 1 and a bit of season 2, so I'll need to catch up on that. But this is Josepha Sophie, and I was to begin with, I was a little bit disappointed that we got more of the same, but I think it does work having more than one type of villager in a trading post like this, because if you're grinding, you can start trading with one, and then when you lock them out, which does happen eventually, you can move on to the next one until you lock them out. So it does work having more than one. Plus they give different prices, and some of them give good prices for one thing and some of them give good prices for another thing. So it does work. I keep telling myself, because I'm just disappointed that we got more of the same, because I like to have some variety down here, such as the fourth villager to come out of the Happy Giant Trading Post zombie spawner, which is Martin the Weaponsmith. Hello Martin, how are you today? Oh, you're still not happy with an iron trade. Okay, that's fine. Fine. So this is Martin, and for Martin I wanted to build a forge similar to what you have on Skyrim. That was sort of my inspiration. So we've got the lava pit here where they heat the weapons, the water pit here where they cool the weapons, an anvil here, a little bit of a shop design going on. There's a painting through the window there because Martin kept looking out the window and staring at the wall, so I'm giving him a painting. And then the rest of the forge design out here is using a mixture of stone brick and half slabs, and it's also forming an entrance archway, and eventually this will be a nice fancy tunnel with path heading up to the zombie dungeon. So let's just head on up there now, make sure everything is in order. So the zombie dungeon will be our last visit for the day, because what I'm hoping to do this week, I've had an offer from Condrick, who is another member of the Hypermine server, to do some redstoning for me here at the zombie spawner. And what we're hoping to do is construct something to automate it. So instead of me jumping in there and grabbing torches and killing zombies, there'll be hopefully some sort of system here that I can use to switch it on and off using redstone. And I don't know if there's any other automated features that can be installed as well, but I'll leave that up to Condrick. But just being able to flick a switch here and have it switch on, and then flick a switch here and have it switch off, would be awesome. So hopefully that's going to be taking place either this week or the next week. We just need to organise a time when we can both be on the server. We're in different time zones, so it's a little bit tricky, but I'm on annual leave this week, so hopefully that will free up my schedule somewhat. And until then, that's pretty much what we've been up to this week. So we got the 2 new buildings, and then this week we'll get started on whoever comes out of the zombie spawner next. It's quite exciting. As I said before, it's an interesting building challenge because you never know whether you're going to get a cleric, a fisherman, or a weaponsmith. We might get a librarian, we might get a farmer. I'm really hoping for a Fletcher because I've got a pretty good idea of what I'd want to do for a Fletcher build. So knowing my luck, we will never see a Fletcher. We'll have 300 farmers, and that's going to be it for the rest of the game. But we will make do. If we get 300 farmers, I will just build an epic farm. It will be the most epic farm that has ever epicked. And until then, this has been a Hypermine Diary. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'm going to take another look around the forge because I'm actually, even though this is going to sound really arrogant, but even though it's quite a simple build, I'm really happy with how this has come out. I love the effects, the sort of gothic-y effect with the stone brick, the mixture of blocks going on in here. I'm just really happy with how it came out. It's not often, I often have pictures in my head of how I want a build to look, but it's not often that the final build matches that picture. And this is one of those rare moments when it has. So I'm really happy with that. That's probably my favourite build so far in this project, and I hope you like it too. And until then, I will leave you with one last look at the awesome monument to my awesome moderators. Don't forget to check out my stream, 6 o'clock in the evening, weekdays, that's British time, on twitch.tv/Jan Doncom, and I will see you there.